To determine if a source is scholarly, you have to consider its author, audience, and purpose. It's fairly easy to verify an author is a real person and a subject expert with a quick web search. However, popular sources can be written by anyone, including expert researchers, so authorship alone does not make a source scholarly. To be scholarly, a source needs to be written for a scholarly audience and purpose. The problem is, sources don't list their intended audience, and there isn't one uniform scholarly purpose. It helps to review a few other characteristics to figure out this information. Using a scholarly article from the Journal of Immunology and a popular article from The Conversation, let's explore these characteristics. Including lots of citations can point to a source's scholarly purpose. When researchers publish scholarly sources, they're adding to an existing body of knowledge about a particular topic. Scholars demonstrate that they are experts and that they're adding to the scholarly conversation by citing lots of sources. Most scholarly sources have extensive bibliographies, citing upwards of 20 sources. Popular sources may cite other works, but they usually cite far fewer than scholarly sources. For example, this article from The Conversation only cites 5 sources. Using specialized vocabulary or formal academic language can indicate that a source was created for a scholarly audience. Popular sources are created for anyone to understand, but sources created for other scholars will have a formal tone and use terms that are specific to a narrow area of research. For example, the scholarly source uses the term Group A streptococcal disease, but this news article refers to the same virus as strep throat. The way visuals are used will indicate a lot about the purpose and audience of a source. If a scholarly source has images, these visuals are included to help communicate research findings or key pieces of evidence to its audience. These charts and figures will be complex and use advanced vocabulary. Sources created for scholarly purposes rarely include images for decoration. Popular sources often include images that are just there to create visual interest. Some popular sources, like news articles, may feature charts, maps, and graphs, but these are designed to be understood by a general audience. There are no surprises or clickbait in scholarly sources. The summary information or abstract will tell you its purpose. Unlike popular sources, which are designed to draw in the reader with curiosity, scholarly sources describe the purpose, methodology, conclusions, and weaknesses of their research up front. This information can be found in article abstracts, introductory paragraphs, or publisher summaries of books. Scholarly sources tend to be longer than popular sources. For example, this popular source is about 500 words long, but the scholarly article is closer to 5,000 words. When researchers create a source for a scholarly purpose, like sharing the results of original research, their scholarly audience needs to know a lot of information, such as how these findings fit in with existing knowledge about a topic and why the research was conducted, what methods are used, what the results are and what these results mean, why the outcomes matter, and which aspects of this topic require further research. All this information results in a longer source. None of these characteristics alone indicate that a source is scholarly. That's why it's important to consider multiple source characteristics and use library search tools like Search at UW to find and identify college-level sources. Search at UW and other library search tools are designed to make these clues easier to find and review, because, like scholarly sources, these tools are designed for a scholarly audience and purpose.